Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. Welcome, Sagittarius. This will be your spiritual path reading. Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? Someone is swallowing their words, and I feel like it's not just one person, it's several people. Like, this sword is a representation of the words they spoke. It's like they have to swallow their words. And imagine having to swallow a sword. You'll die, right? It's like it's killing these people. The fact that they have to swallow their words. Ooh, 10 of Cups. And it's literally God's doing. God is vindicating you. God is putting you in a position to receive justice in your life, Sagittarius, because a lot was done to you. A lot was said about you and a lot happened in your life. God is like, oh, hell no. My daughter, my son, they deserve vindication. They deserve justice. And I'm going to put them in a position to receive it. So that's what's happening. Hence, swallowing their words. Yeah, it's fate. It's destiny for these people to learn their lesson. It's about time that they carry the cross that they built for themselves. It's about time they learn their lesson, and you are the catalyst and the vessel to it, to the lesson, right? Like, these people are scared, like, because the things that they said, the actions they took, I'd be scared too. Let's tap into the energy. I hear a phone ringing. Like, these cards felt like they were vibrating for a little bit there. It's like I'm hearing a phone ring, like phone calls, text messages. I'm also seeing that, like emails, pictures, voice memos. So much that people have of you that they need to swallow. There's so much. It's crazy. We have the Hierophant reversed. So I am seeing here that right now, those that you've literally moved on from, they haven't moved on from you. Like, I see here that there are people who don't even cross your mind. You don't feel anything towards them. You don't care what they do, how they're doing. They mean nothing to you. You have people that mean nothing to you. But at some point, they were in your life and they served their purpose, they served their role. But they're still holding on to the attachment of what used to be. They're still holding on to the fact that, oh, I know Sagittarius like this. I know that version of them. What did JT say? Cause whole so phony got me looking at him sideways. It'll never be the same, motherfucker, the old days. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's happening in this energy. It ain't never gonna be that. Oh, they can reminisce all day long, but it ain't never gonna be that. Oh my God. It's like the level of swallowing is that type of level where it's like even seeing you, they duck and hide. Your name, give them hot flashes right then and there. It's like they get hot. Like, you have that effect because of the actions they took and the words they spoke. Because the thing about you is, Sagittarius, your enemies are surrounded by your fans. It's like those that hate you, they have to pretend to like you because of you being a lovable person. You are someone who people have no reason to hate, but they do. And those that hate, have to keep it inside because there's more love surrounding your identity than the hate. It's like, okay, hater. It's like, it would be clear for a hater. It's like, if anything, really, it's really clear that they're hating because everyone else, they see something different. It's like someone will say, oh, Sagittarius, you see Sagittarius, oh, Sagittarius, and then someone will be like, that person will be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's not how I'm experiencing Sagittarius. That's not how I see Sagittarius. That's not the version of Sagittarius I know. What are you talking about? What do you know about them? And it's like, cat got your tongue right then and there, because it's like, damn, I thought we'd be in this hate train all together. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You have people that now want to be in your energy because they want to experience the things of life that you have going on for yourself. They also want to experience your identity because you are such a vibe. You are such a vibe. Damn, you are one of the people that people call to uplift themselves. It's like people will call you to uplift themselves. And the ones that have whatever they feel is information about you stored, it'll be just because whole soul phony got me looking at him sideways. It'll never be the same. Okay? We have the Nine of Swords. And it's like truly an honor to have someone like you in life in these times of anxiety and worry and negativity, being overwhelmed. You know, it's like you come in and you just uplift that energy from the person, or one word from you can just change the mood of the person, or just your presence can change an atmosphere, and it can happen immediately. You have the butterfly effect. It's like immediate. Your energy has immediate effect. That's why the return to sender is immediate. The second they said that is the second they regretted it. It will never be the same. It will never be the same. Literally, you can say it, it won't happen the way you said it. It will happen the way it has to. And the way it has to, Sagittarius, is that you are someone of high honor in the spirit because of how many people you make smile, how many good vibrations you've sent out to the world, and how much energy and wavelength frequency of integrity, dignity, morals, traditions, and ethics. It's like you're someone that is very valuable here. You matter. I remember having a conversation last night with my husband. He said, you can have a lot of money and live the life that you live, and when you die, no one cares. But then there's that good person who played a role in everyone's life of good, and everyone would be at the funeral. It's like you pick and choose in life, right? So many people want you to be the one that is hated, the most annoying, the most this, just in all forms of just this negativity they want to place upon your identity. But it never, like I said, because whole soul phony got me looking at him sideways. Like, it'll never be the same of the old days, pussy hoe. Right? It's like Sagittarius, they will try, but they will always fail. There's Goliath, but there's David. So they might use words to be the Goliath. They might use actions to be the Goliath in your life, to form this giant obstacle, mishap, turbulence, and trouble in your life. But you're David. So either way you flip it, you're David. The story of Goliath, the story of David ends one way, even though there's so much that happened in the beginning and the middle, but the ending is always the same. They can say this and do that and act like that, but the ending will always be you being vindicated and you rising above it. Always. You're one of those people that you annoy the fuck out of your haters. You annoy them because it's like, man, why can't you stay down? Why can't you just drop dirt or something? When they see you kicking, rising every morning and doing you, yeah, it does something to them, to say the least. It really does. Mm. I'm like smelling like imagine rotting from the inside because of all that you've put within you. Imagine rotting from the inside because of all that you put within you. And what is within you? Your mind, your heart, and your spirit, right? And imagine all you put within those domains of yourself, all those aspects of who you are, is just negativity in various forms. All you will be of within you is a negative person. You will house nothing but negativity. So if you had chosen to also be the enemy in your life by doing what the enemy does to you, to them, it's like you are taking their energy and you're not giving it back to them, but you're allowing it to change you and make you who they want to be, or who they want you to be. It's more like if there's a negative comment or a negative opinion or a negative experience during my day, will I take that and make it who I am, or will I overcome that by enduring it with love? It's like, I'm not going to be a hater. I'm going to love. That's how you kill hate. You love. That's how you kill an enemy, with love and kindness, with a smile. There's nothing more a hater hates than love, because that's all they are of, hate. You do the opposite, it does something, to say the least. So you're being called, even in the moment of hate, in a situation of hate, move with love. Even if the hate makes you want to also hate, move with love. We have the Two of Wands reversed. Everyone that is connected to you knows that you're someone of integrity, discipline, dignity, tradition, value, and ethics, right? They know that you're someone to treat well and not take for granted. And all the other people that knew better but didn't do better when it comes to you, they will forever learn the hard way that they should have treated you well or shouldn't have taken you for granted. Because you have a lot of people that took that energy that you have and tried to turn it into something else. You try to show up in someone's life in a loving way. They took that love and they mistaken it for stupidity. Because someone of hate will always look at someone of love as someone that's stupid, because they have no idea how to be in those shoes. They don't know that energy. To them, it's foreign. So, of course, they're not going to understand. But love is the powerful tool of all. And if you stand in love, you'll reign supreme in any situation of life with anyone involved. We have the Ace of Cups. So understand that people swallowing their words is only the beginning of their karma, because you're still going to shine, rise, and keep shining and keep rising, right? Till the day you do drop dead. And it won't be because of the enemy. It will be because God is saying, okay, come back. It's time. It's like you're connected to the higher ups, your higher ups. The ancestors that walk with you are ones of glamour, stature, and they're ones of like beauty and sophistication, elegance, eloquence, majestic, and mysterious all in the same time. I do see that. And someone like you who walks with the ancestors that you walk with, you will always serve as a threat to the enemy, because they wish. They could only just wish. These are people that are not content with who they are. And someone like you who's more than content with who they are will always trigger them the wrong way, because you will reflect to them the work they need to still do. within themselves. They need to work on those insecurities, those self-esteem issues, those self-worth issues. They need to look in the mirror and address it. Whose problem is it that they don't know who they are the way they think they do? Honestly, though, how are you supposed to bear that cross that you didn't build? We have the Page of Wands. And the thing about it is, there's nothing new under the sun, there's nothing new under the moon. Your ancestors have dealt with people like this in life. So they will always be able to help you transmute and alchemize the energy that these haters send your way into positivity. You'll always rise in their face. You'll always be vindicated and get justice right in their face, right under their noses. Tina Snow. We have the ten of Bigfoot. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it's like you always do well in life. You know, mentally you'll be healthy, emotionally you'll be healthy, spiritually you'll be healthy, even physically you'll be healthy. There is wealth and health in your life. There is wealth and health in your life. You are of alignment with wealth and health energy because the divine, the most high God, Allah, Ra source is on your side. Okay? So you need to understand that. That's something you always need to carry with you. Carry nothing else but the fact that God is on your side. So even if that is against you, that one is against you, that situation is against you, favor from the Most High God is the only thing that will take you up out of that. So focus on being good with God and let everybody be everybody. Love will get you so far. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Love will get you everywhere. Love will get you what character won't. Love will get you, because it's that one family member that be getting on everyone's nerves, but because they're loved, no one will do anything about it. About them being this annoying person. The love will conquer that annoyance. It's like, that's just an example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. There is rooms only love can get you in. The room of favor, the room of blessings, the room of breakthrough, the room of breaking generational curses. The room, the key is the love. The key to the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, this is complete and utter happiness. Always having a smile on your face, no matter what you are surrounded by or what's happening. You know how much strength that takes to be in balance and harmony with yourself, even with the imbalance of the world, your life, your reality. It takes nothing but strength that you get from God, because God wants you in the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. God wants you to have a happily ever after. God wants you to have your fairy tale in this world of sin. So you'll be okay no matter what, Sagittarius. Like, you'll be good. And the thing about it is, even if people don't want you to be good, or they want something wrong to happen to you, or something wrong to be of you, that's their energy. How are you going to be a projection of another person? How is it that I have to not be myself because that whole bitter, or that whole hating, or that man over there tripping, I must be like, yo, nah. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So Sagittarius, this is to say that you're in complete alignment. You don't need to worry. You learn your lessons. Hence, you don't repeat the cycle. So many people are stuck repeating the same lessons because they refuse to learn. They refuse to take what comes with the lesson because it needs them to break out of their comfortability. But you are okay with being uncomfortable. Hence, your presence will always make a bitch mad. Literally. Pressed about you. And they ain't peeing. Transmute. Learn how to transmute, enemy. They should just take a pen and write some notes on you already and just study instead of being an enemy and a hater, because that won't take you out of your body. That won't take you out of your mind. That won't take you out of your heart because a bitch mad or a nigga crazy. Hell nah. What you talking about? I'm gonna stop being myself because you want me to? That's weird. You're not my God. We have the nine, and it's weird that you think you are. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. You're going to forever put the enemy to shame, embarrassment, and humiliation with the way you choose to be and move in life. You know how embarrassing it is for haters to try and hate, but there's nothing but love? They'll be ashamed for the rest of their life. It'll always linger that I'm nothing but a hateful person because surrounded by me is nothing but hate. It's like you have people that want others to hate you. They want to recruit minions to be in a hate train against you because they're hateful. Bitch, if you want to blast prophetic vessel, or rather, if you want to blast a seer's world, the channel, and say, oh, this person is this, that, or this person is this, that, make me famous, ho. Get me some bread. Because when someone comes into the energy, they'll be like, what are you talking about? What hate train? I'm not getting on that. I'm on her side. I want to be in a limousine. It's like the enemy can try to make you out to be a specific way, but your energy will always speak for itself. Your identity will always hold its own truth, despite the words of that person or the actions of that person or the behavior of that person. It'll always not work out for them because the favor lies in who you are. They'll say da 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 in that person's ear, but when da 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 is in your presence, they don't give a fuck about what was said in their ear because what you are and who you are matters more than a hating asshole or nigga, right? Yeah, keep working on yourself, Sagittarius. Don't be like them. Don't hate, right? If you find yourself in a position where there is something brewing within you that is of negativity, transmute it and turn it into something that you won't regret later on, something that you'll be proud of. Say, you know what? I'll choose to be a better person, even though being a better person requires me to be humble in a situation where I want to spaz the fuck out on a nigga or a hoe, right? Because so many people have life twisted thinking that things revolve around them because they have a supposed voice. In whose world does that voice matter? You're not going to come into my life and make my family not love me or make the people that I'm connected to think a type of way about me. You're just a hater. And we'll all see that and we'll leave you alone. It's like people try to come into the people's lives that you're in and be like, oh, you don't know, but they're actually like this. Trying to take people out of the energy of loving you. Imagine trying to convince others that something's up with you. Something's wrong. Imagine, then they come into the energy, they're like, man, hater, 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 mayday, mayday. And it'll always be like that. You'll always rise above it. You'll always be good and solid because you're a good and solid human being. And you don't need to prove that to anyone. It's already proven in the spirit. Hence, your energy is solid. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. This was your spiritual path of reading. I thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.